the Secretary of, well, the security of our homeland, Mayorkas. Mayorkas is somebody we kind of forget about sometimes, but keep in mind, America is being remade under the Biden administration. It is. It's being remade demographically. It is not, and I need to stress this again, and I'm not speaking to you. I'm going to sound upset with you. I swear I'm not. I'm upset with GOP politicians and the other people on TV and radio and so many other. They're not failing at the border. It's not Joe Biden's mistakes at the border, his whoopsie at the border. Oh, whoops, did we open up the border and flood the country with illegal immigrants? Oh, dang it, guys, dagnabbit. It's all on purpose. They are purposely flooding the country with illegal immigrants. And Alejandro Mayorkas, he is the point man on this. Joe Biden needed somebody. He needed somebody to take over the Department of Homeland Security who would be willing to attack the security of the homeland. And he found him. Here he is.
What do you think is the basis for their calling for your impeachment? Do you think you've done anything wrong?
No, I don't. I think it is a disagreement over policy, and I think it is used for political purposes to continue a negative dialogue about a migration challenge that is not unique to the United States.
A migration challenge that is not unique to the United States of America. When do the impeachment hearings start? Wrap your mind around this, because I was thinking about this morning. It's the reason I wanted to play that for you. I was thinking about this. Wrap your mind around how destructive all the heads of the various departments are. We played the Rear Admiral. What is he? The Department of Transportation. Okay, well, what does that mean? What's the main mode or one of the main things that is needed for transportation of all kinds? Oil and gas. Oil and gas is central to transportation. It's how man moves to and fro on the earth right now. It just does. Either it directly powers what moves you to and fro, or it's an ingredient in what moves you to and fro. It is. And yet the Department of Transportation, Mayor Pete has said everything's a climate decision. That oil and gas is bad. Or Department of Energy, Jennifer Granholm. The Department of Energy, we shouldn't have one of those, but we do. And so it's her job to make sure, hey, we're good to go energy-wise, right? She takes over, and we're promptly shutting down pipelines, wiping out the energy sector. Things like fuel oil have basically doubled. She got there, she's put in a position, and then uses her position to destroy what she's there to take care of. Mayorkas, head of the Department of Homeland Security. His job, again, is the security of the homeland. He gets there and promptly begins attacking the security of the homeland. Do you know how bad, speaking of which, you know how bad illegal immigration is right now? Do you know how brutal it is? It's so brutal that the most crazy communist lefty city in the United States of America, San Francisco, is actually considering changing its sanctuary city status. That's how bad illegal immigration is breaking the United States of America. It's filling up hospitals, it's filling up schools, it's gobbling up resources. It is going to collapse the system. And that, of course, goes all the way back to the Cloward-Piven strategy. That goes back to what we've just talked about it being on purpose. This is something nefarious. This is something that they're doing with a purpose. Again, these people didn't get into office and look at things like our southern border and say to themselves, well, I don't know, I just have a different idea of how to do things. They got into office and they look at our southern border and they think, how can I use my position of power to destroy the United States of America? And that's what they've done. It's what Mayor Pete's done at transportation. It's what Granholm's done at energy. It's what Merrick Garland has done as head of the DOJ. Truly an ugly, nefarious, dirty people are in charge of this country now.